Ladies and boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today, we are coming out with another turbo video, ladies and gentlemen, right? First things first, we are almost at 110,000 followers. So that is what I like to see. Turbo is growing in terms of holders and Twitter followers, despite market conditions, generally speaking, being quite poor and prices being low, right? And I'm not just talking about turbo. I'm talking about your average coin is at nice big relative bottoms. What does that mean? Well, great entries. That's how I see it. But look, turbo is growing despite, like I said, not much hype being around the markets as of right now. So that is what I like to see. There's no really big relevant news, right? The only thing is that Turbo Sling is back and it's more addictive, right? Sling those turbo toads and win your share of $1,000 in turbo. So if you're interested in this, highly recommend it. What do you got to lose? If you're not, then unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is it in terms of news. But that's okay because we know Turbo pretty much like 2 or 3 times a week delivers bangers, right? Which is a lot for a meme coin that has achieved so much already. In fact, if you're a new, a watcher, let's say, or someone that's not really familiar with Turbo, we're going to just go over this very, very quickly for 30 seconds to a minute, right? This is pretty much the official Turbo site. You'll buy some merch, right? There's some white paper and stuff. You can see you can do on the green pill or the red pill, right? Turbo was made with just $69. Very, very cool. They have pretty much been partnered and are teaming up with and have been affiliated with, Near Protocol, Aurora, right? They're getting into DeFi, they are part of so many things. They're dabbling into the gaming narrative, the metaverse narrative. There's so many narratives, right? So many narratives. They're doing so many collaborations. And this is what I like to see, right? You can have Turbo Swap now. You can swap Turbo with other coins. We see they're listed on 120 spot exchanges, which I believe at this current moment it might even be upwards of 130 or even more. Because I believe 120 was, the last time this was updated was a couple weeks ago. And we know Turbo has been killing it with getting listed on all types of exchanges. But we can see, right? Very, very nice. We have all the big boys pretty much. We have a lot of medium boys, small boys. So we can see they are consistently smashing the game. And you know what? This is why Turbo is growing, despite, many coins, bleeding, sleeping, and, things just going sideways, right? We can see Turbo collaborations, right? Very, very cool, right? Turbo, like I said, is in a game, in another game, very, very cool, very, very exciting. Pretty much the number one meme coin in terms of innovation and updates, in my personal opinion, right? Also involved a chain link. I forgot about that. Look at this. Look at this. I'm just scrolling, right? I'm not even going to the details, but we can see so many collaborations, so many, things they're involved with. And this is what we like to see. And you know what? In a way, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning because crypto is going to evolve, turbo is going to evolve. And when all the bandwagon comes in, we will see how far turbo, you know, goes, right? We will see the things it achieves. There's also a book coming out, right? There's also, other things that may potentially happen with Turbo, Robinhood, right? So we will see, right? When we go on the market cap, we were roughly at 230 million market cap. And even though we're down in price, look, guys, volume is back up. We're almost at 50 million volume, even though, generally speaking, we have been going sideways. Okay. And overall, ladies and gentlemen, right, before I actually dive into this, um, right, we've been going sideways, a little bit selling pressure, which is okay, which is normal. We anticipate this. But look, 50 million volume, 50 million volume. Now, if you're new or you don't remember, the selling, not selling volume, the volume, generally speaking, was fantastic pretty much always. And it still is really, really good, given the right context, right? You guys remember the volume was insane here, here, here. Like it was always insane. Turbo's volume, it was always insane. It was always hundreds of millions, low hundreds of millions on a casual day. In terms of its peak, I believe it was top 5 in terms of volume, right? In the whole entire market. Guys, that is insane, especially for a meme coin. Like, you gotta be like, that's, I can't even describe it, especially for a meme coin. Come on, right? So Turbo has been smashing the game. One thing I also want to dive into is pretty much in terms of holders, we are back at all-time high. It is funny how it works, right? Little minor dips here and there are going to happen, but now this is pretty much going to be, the roof, which will eventually flip to a floor, and we will continue going up higher. Pretty much I'm looking at this like as if it was a chart, right? A little bit of a sell-off recovery, now then we had a little bit tap, we had a little, what is it called? Retest off of these highs, and now we're going up higher again. It's funny. So pretty much we are literally at its all-time high, right? We're only just 3 holders off. So by the time this video launches, it's very, very possible that we achieve, new all-time high in terms of holders. But we can see, right? Turbo has been in an uptrend, even though the market has been in a downtrend. So what does that say? Right? The future is bright. We talked about how there were so many articles released about Turbo the other day. And like I said, it is getting its flowers despite it being down. Once again, this is not a Turbo issue. This is a whole market issue. I've explained this a million times and I'll explain it very quickly, right? Turbo is not bleeding while a lot of other coins are striving. Here and there, your odd coin might have a pump, might have a breaker structure. There are certain exceptions like Libra, inside trading, pumped to 4 billion market cap. Now it's just dead, right? Sure, sure. There's always going to be something like that, but that doesn't mean really anything in the big picture, right? I rather have Turbo where it is right now, pretty much with the rest of the market, than it becoming a pump and dump, right? It's decentralized. Someone said this coin is slowly getting rugged. Respectfully, you are wrong, right? Respectfully, it makes zero sense of who's rugging this coin. The owner is gone. It's a community takeover. Sure, some institutions, some whales might sell off here and there, but I mean, like, that's just the whole market. Look at this. I'll expand this right now. Average coin is down like what, 3 to 5% as of right now. So it's not a Turbo thing, right? This isn't just getting slowly, secretly sold off. And if it was, I've been around to know that coins that get secretly sold off, they don't get to see this type of structure, okay? Because the way these sneaky bastards, what they do is they just consistently sell once it's near the top, and the coin never has enough buying pressure to kind of really pump up high. It just kind of does this and then dies, okay? And Turbo, I'm sorry to say, actually, I'm not sorry to say, but many pumps, many pumps. Of course, there's been sell offs, there's been accumulation, just like the entire market. Pump, right? Pump, sell off, just like the entire market. So, one last thing we're going to talk about, right? We are heading into our price finally, ladies and gentlemen. Finally. I do expect this to be the final bounce back. This is it. This is the moment of truth that we've all been waiting for. I am super excited to pretty much see how it plays out. Now, this is pretty much the end of the video. There's one more thing I am going to talk about. There are massive package reworks happening. This package over here, $49.99, will no longer be this because the two packages are getting combined. However, if you do get in now and over pretty much the next week or so, you will have it cheaper forever compared to people that are going to get in pretty much in March. These two, if you're serious about crypto, if you're serious about getting lifetime knowledge and consistent updates, because crypto is evolving, so the course will be consistently updated, then we do have just a package, or you could also get the package and join the community for a year, right? You get the ultimate deal. We are having a promo code called rework for 20% off for these two just for today, because there have been new videos added, and later today there will be even more videos added. And of course, in the future, anything new that pops up, any type of innovation with crypto, that will also be taught and updated in the course. That is it. Hopefully you guys had a great day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.